I'll be beginning in just a moment. Just gotta do the socials. Okie dokie. Since I'll be flying solo tonight, let's get a little nuts and go for yet another honor mode run. I say that because I've done at least 3 within the past week, so you can guess how that's been going for me. Now, I keep being told that achievements are apparently locked when you use mods. Despite the fact that I've unlocked quite a few achievements since patch 7 and since using mods. So I truly do not understand like what's real anymore. But for the sake of, being cautious, here are all my mods checked off. So we're gonna go into this completely vanilla. And also, I'll just leave it up here for a few seconds in case you're curious as to what I normally roll with. Can't wait for this to be implemented for real in patch 8. Anyway, new game, honor mode. I'm trying to decide whether I should go roll with a monk or a paladin. In either case, like, I've never really gone far enough into the game, at least with a monk. I mean, with a paladin, I've always had Minthara with me, so I pretty much went to end game with her. So, like anything else, I'm gonna just roll a die and that'll decide it for me. Race will come along with it. And as the D6 will come out while this really beautiful cutscene plays. And I hope everyone had a pleasant Thanksgiving day and weekend in the US. finish off the last of my leftovers earlier this evening. Yeah, grossness incoming. Oh, I don't wanna. Ugh. And grossness incoming. Ow, my eye. Who am I indeed? Okay. Excuse me. I'll decide race after, but for class... Ooh. If I get an odd for monk, even for paladin. Okay, monk it is. And for race, definitely going wood elf because they got that extra 5 feet of movement. Let's see. Tweak our abilities before we decide on background. I kind of want to have some means to talk to people. Now the current meta is to go all strength, or mostly strength because of Tavern Brawler. You know what? We are gonna go against what you would come to expect and just be a straight up normal ass monk. In which we gonna put a +1 here for wisdom. That way we can up it later. And Guild Artisan seems to be a good one to choose if I want to talk good. Also get that insight. Let's see. Only we can get other stats besides these two. We just stick with the acrobatics for now then. Yeah, Guild Artisan for extra persuasion and insight. Unless there's something else that could provide the same stuff. And Noble. Yeah, we'll just do Guild Artisan. Yeah. Going for appearance. You know what? We're gonna make this monk reflect a monk that I am currently playing on tabletop.
Where to next?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
More of those wretched things. Where to next?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
It's open.
More of those wretched things.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that works best. Let's just see, 6. Yeah, I'll go with that. No scars. Tone down the freckles. What colors did I give her? Because I did draw her up. Or, since I chose non-binary, I drew them up. But you know, no excuses for that. That's just something I need to work on personally. I think I gave them greenish eyes. That elf green. That works. Hair. That's more or less what I gave on them. Which I forgot what the hair color was. Now, the only thing is the monk I'm playing in tabletop. 1 second. Is the Way of Kinsei, I believe is what it's called. Okay. Nope. Too bright. We'll go with this. Either that. Yeah, something like that. Make it not as prominent. Okay. Just a double check. Definitely not that. No, we'll stick with this. This seems reasonable. And their name is Lorelei.
You need a guardian.
Do I need a guardian? That's fine. Hey, we're gonna just go ahead and jump right into it. No need to watch the big old cataclysmic opening. 1 second. Alrighty.
Dead. Good.
Now you're gonna likely see me employ some unorthodox tactics. Too high. Okay. That you would like to take into your own game. Because sometimes it's just fun to cheese things.
Something good here, I hope. Odd. I feel better.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return. They return.
I think your passive point is saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Okay, we're just gonna go with our best stat here.
The brain lifts from the skull. But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
No. We're gonna spare it. A weird cat.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Alright, let's go.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Never wanted the easy path.
Yeah, so I very much wanna at least leave the hot bar mod turned on because it's so much better. Like it extends nicely across the screen for my aspect ratio. Even has like a few other like bits of functionality involved. Like including the passives in its own little pane.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Squaw, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day.
I think I'm gonna have to tone down the music a bit.
We might survive.
What do you suggest?
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Okay, real quick. Ambient down a bit too. Same with sound effects, because you really want to listen to the voice dialogue. Punch.
Soul is in good hands.
Finish them. Fatality.
Let my name be known.
You prove surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
The ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Just double checking.
Okay.
Now, I just only recently remembered that this was up here. The entire time I was like, okay, let me back out, go into each individual inventory, and sort them all. But no, it's right there. Nice and handy. Shooting fish in a barrel. Keep this up.
We have no time for stragglers.
I'll look around. There must be some way to get this thing open.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Can I use this scimitar? No, I cannot.
Connected.
A room. But for what?
Let me out!
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority. You feel the bio.
And believe it or not, I have actually failed that roll once. Well,
To it.
more than once.
A shiver runs across your mind.
It can happen.
Sated.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company is what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Alright, let's get going. I'm Lorelei.
Shadowheart. One moment.
What's that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Alright, get her stuff situated. I like to move all the what would be considered like their racial abilities here, because when I'm swapping around weapons and stuff, all this like will disappear, reappear, reorder.
What am I to do?
Definitely no shield of faith, no inflict wounds. That in this. Hopefully we'll only get our command to work once. Fingers crossed. Reaction. I always ask about reactions. Don't know why it disappears like that. Alrighty. Let's boogie.
Moving ahead.
Not that we needed it.
Helm. Once inside, do as I say. Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
Alrighty, here we go.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
We need to get
Okay, I need you to get out the way, Shadowheart.
Focus straight through.
Nice. First crit right off the bat. Which we need to equip that next turn.
Time for some bloody work.
Finish him. Brainality. That's as far as we can go. Over to dash. Pop, pop.
Heading there.
I do not have faith in myself to kill this guy before we have to leave, so we're gonna try and make him drop his weapon. Hell yeah. Too bad we have no more movement. We're not gonna waste any more spells killing him. But we are gonna book it as soon as we pick up the sword.
We must take the transponder.
What? Damn it. Well, bap him. You pick it up. And disengage. Can't go any further. Cool. Wasted that.
Hurry before they strike.
Hell yes. That took up our action, that's fine.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
There you go, buddy. We're gonna risk it. Oof. Potion. Yeah, take that fire damage. Oh, no. Okay. Because I clicked off my intended target. I just knew I was going to miss it.
Can't give up. Not now. Got to move.
Nope. I'm beginning to have a sneaking suspicion. That at least one of the mods I employ really caused me to whiff most of my attack rolls. I mean, I spoke too soon right there, but it's like,
Keep going! Get to the transponder!
oh no, I can't go any further. If only I can run a bit faster. Like, I suspect this is my like little theory. The mod that I use to change the D4 roll to a D20 for initiative is somehow futzing with the attack rolls. Because I'm not exaggerating when I say I missed a lot in like previous runs, in previous games currently. Like, as often as I've done this on honor mode difficulty, like I've always whiffed. Never had landed so many attacks before. And he's dead. Nope. Eh. So the other thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna let Lae'zel take a nap. Because the other little trick you can employ here is if you allow her to just die during this section, she will show up on the beach. And we can resurrect her. Yeah, I've never like had this many like successful attack rolls before. Right? And they're gonna poke her some more. Now she's dead. Push the button.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Now we will be down one Revivify scroll, but that's fine. Fingers crossed I can make it to where I can get more, you know? Please excuse all the textures popping in and the assets. Oh god. Ow.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Wake up.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Now what?
First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
We? You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Alrighty. Wake up!
I live. Vlaakith blesses me once more. Our paths cross again, Istik. I might call it fate, if I believed in it. Neither the Geich nor the crash have broken your spirit. Yes, you may still be of considerable use. The longer the parasite lives, the more of us it consumes. Together, we must find a crash. My people possess the cure for this infection.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Come, our search begins. We've no time to waste.
And what exactly is a crush?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Geich tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, we journey together. Let's find this crush.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
We scout the roads and scan the skies for children of Gith. They will lead us to a Kresh. There, we will be purified.
Alright. Get some potions into her. And level up. More movement. We're gonna be zooming.
fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
More of the mind flayer's pets. Don't waste a step.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
Vicious filth.
Ow, my
Let's
brain.
keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
Try not being a fire. Well, anyway.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect. Just a brief respite.
Easy peasy.
Don't mind if I do. Should find my step.
You know, I'm gonna make a bold decision and not recruit Astarion. Mainly because I'm curious to see. God damn it. Curious to see what will happen. Because, like, for example, if I went to recruit Karlak before Will just shows up at camp. And that whole scene plays out. Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna go over here. So I would hazard a guess that he shows up at camp as well to try and bite my neck.
There, a mind flayer. And it's hurt.
Punch it.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured.
Goddamn, crit.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
So we're just gonna go and get Gale. Goes in Magic Man.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
What's going on with that rune?
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Excuse me. It looks dangerous. Let's touch it.
A hand? Anyone?
Always slap it.
Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified? Hmm? A helping hand? Anyone?
All we got is strength to offer, so guide me. Oh, exactly 7. Jesus.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Add introductions.
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
I was, yes.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
I couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Can't say that I am. I just punch stuff.
We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon.
Surprised there's
too.
no monk option there.
How about we lend each other a helping hand once more
Ow.
and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Alright, now we gotta situate his stuff. Now, one thing I've learned in other attempted honor mode runs, abjuration. That is a freaking lifesaver. because gets Arcane Ward. For each abjuration spell you cast on him, you basically get more charges. So it's like more shields. That pretty much mitigates the damage that he takes, but it definitely makes a difference. So yeah, we're not going to go to evocation. We're not going to go baby mode. So we are going to... We're not going to pick up shield, since that'll just burn through our spell slots. Hello, New York's Wolf. How's it going? We just picked up Gale, so we're not too far in. Definitely Magic Missile. Not Ray of Cygnus. We'll put Grease back in there. No, you didn't miss anything big. Like I said, we just picked up Gale. I am going to purposefully not recruit Astarion, just to see what happens. Like I'm rolling with a monk for my Tav, so I'll have all the decks I need for block picking.
I've got a long road ahead.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
So yeah, put that on him. Now we got 3 charges of the Arcane Ward. And we're gonna get back that spell slot.
Don't waste a step.
Okie dokie. And I'm just putting it out there right now. I don't have like much confidence that this will be the run to
I hear shouting up ahead.
make it all the way through the game.
But be careful.
Like the furthest I've gotten in an honor mode attempt was in the Underdark. In the Underdark, but still before I went to the Goblin Camp. And earlier today, the run I started with a rogue was ended by Ethel. And boy howdy was that a rough one.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
Yeah, like in the Underdark I almost had the bullet destroy me.
What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where
And like I've done the Ethel fight before,
Please! There's no time!
like on a different honor mode run, and I thought I had an understanding on how her legendary action worked, but apparently I just was not paying too close attention, so that was mostly human error.
Open the gate!
And let me tell you, Reddit is good to tell you all the myriad of ways and how to play the game.
Cannon! No!
Not canon.
Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
And whap. Damn it. Kick. Also going about this run without any of my mods installed because I'm pretty much being given conflicting information on whether or not they disable achievements. Despite the fact that I've unlocked some, like, since patch 7 came out. And I wasn't really using anything like major, just UI mods. Okay, I definitely want to take you out. Let's go right here and slice. Surge.
This is your end.
Yeah, that's what I figured, like, because so many people, I can only presume that they're going off of, like, information based on the console version of the game. But again, like, I've unlocked different achievements through Steam thus far. Like, Punch Drunk was my last one I unlocked.
Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Not the grease. All that being said, I could not help but like feel that one of the mods was like futzing with the in-game mechanics somewhat. Let's see. Can't get over this grease. This what it is. Like, I could not tell you how often I whiffed on attack rolls in previous games. Like, it had to be one of the mods, specifically the one that changes the initiative roll to a D20. But this time I feel like I am actually landing hits more often. Like, I don't know, it'll be something to like test with a different run. Thank you. I base it off a actual monk that I'm playing in tabletop currently. You know what? I'm gonna take care of this dang water. The only difference is, in tabletop, I'm playing away at the Kensei. I think that's what it's referred to as. It's like the weapons monk, which pretty badass. First time playing it. Like, I think one of the, even though we're like level 3, like one of the features is if I land if I make an unarmed attack roll, I basically can up my AC until my next round. Which is a real, like, lifesaver. Did we poison him? I didn't pay attention. We did not. Stick punch. Okay, you're looking low. I don't mind healing you. Never mind. Maybe we'll do something. Oh, I got potions to throw. God damn it. Selected the wrong option. There you go, buddy. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm flying solo tonight. My friend is at Ren Fair this weekend. What the hell happened to me? I got baned. Cool, 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 cool. You know what? I'm not gonna waste any key points on you. Drop your shit. On wrong button story, meant to use attack spell, click the fence spell, and did putting up a shield on enemy. Yeah, I can relate.
This is your end.
Nice with the crit. Who else is up? Just a bugbear. Cool. Pummel. Miss.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
A brazen attack for such lowly creatures. They must have been seeking something. Or
That
someone.
helped.
Open up.
So after we kind of do stuff here, I didn't get withers yet, so I'm gonna get withers after I get everything done here.
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives.
You fool!
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
One fight just ended, and now you're picking another? Relax.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
I kind of just wanted, like, yeah. I always went the non-violent route, but... Okay, 15. No Emmys. Hell yeah. Yeah, Aridin deserves it.
That's that, I suppose. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
Could have been worse.
Bye.
For once. Now that that's...
You acted quickly. I'm just sorry I didn't get there first. Thank you for your help out there.
Yeah, he's a real piece of work. I'm Lorelei.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I won't be staying long. I just need to find a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
You just leave him here.
Forward.
He's in the shade. He'll be fine.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives.
Refugees, well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
What are you buying? I love how they just don't question what we're giving them. It's like, what are you doing with a human skull? Don't ask questions. Uh-oh. Great. Oh. I had a scare for a moment. It went unresponsive. Really wish we could afford these, get missile snaring early. But we'll need potions more than anything else. I want to get some dye. Light blue. I think this is what the one I wanted.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
these on. Hell yeah, perfect.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave the... Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
To leave is a heavy choice. It will weigh on whatever path you walk next.
Just like I was saying, I don't want all these lives on my conscience. We need to stay.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Yeah, Cal's definitely like big middle child energy.
Grumpy Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Or younger sibling, yeah. Strikes me as a middle child.
Go on. Make me proud.
Take your time. Get a feel for it.
Hi, Mattis.
Hold out your hand. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
That was a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Since we got the gloves on. But 15, Jesus. No whammies. Ooh. I can do it too.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it heads or tails.
Heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
Oh yeah, like there's great banter between those three. Like you can tell, like, oh, I know how this is because I've been in this situation, or I know someone who's been in this like family dynamic. Now we could do the funniest thing ever with Madden's here, but it takes way too long to get to the punchline.
You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Get some more die, but I'm satisfied with what I have currently. Yeah, I won't buy anything.
Nothing caught.
You suddenly feel something
What?
moving against your back and turn.
Relax, I won't get angry. You didn't even manage to get anything from me.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Just give Mattis like the parent stare.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
You can at least pretend to be sorry.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this.
Little shit.
You caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
There's like a whole game unto itself with just the mole and her kids. That can like totally happen.
Please,
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Calm, Magrin. Give them a chance. You, get back!
I'm not looking for trouble. Can't you just let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Kaga always gives off like evil Miss Frizzle energy to me. Imprison her? She's just a child.
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here
Like,
until the rite is complete.
she has a, like, Miss Frizzle has a lizard, she has a snake.
Tila is restless.
Frizzle's hair is all frizzle, hers is like straight and in a bun.
Back the idol.
I mean, they're both in a bun, but you see what I mean. Hell yeah. You act rashly, as a cornered viper would. Free the child, or more tieflings will interrupt you. Guide me. Oof. Come on. Hell yeah.
A gathered herd of the devils would indeed be disruptive. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Alright, 2 conversations.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Sounds like you have something to confess.
Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin, or the occasional lapse in judgment? No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
Yeah, like she definitely understanding where she's coming from. Like she definitely has like an extreme to what she believes in, even if it's more or less twisted in a way that, you know, not like, you know, the kind of like mild spoilers, but she's been influenced.
you're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Like, if memory serves, Kaga's Magic the Gathering card is black and green, if not just black, which suits her very well. How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Other matters. Oh, we're gonna save these conversations for another time. What's up, Wrath?
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
That Kaga seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How did Kaga take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
Well, if no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret, I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Come on, Shadowheart. I want to get this out the way too. Nope. Okay.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Yeah, elf with the presence of the bear, which I don't believe he even has body hair because he's an elf. Like, you think like a bear of a man would have like a short beard or something, or arm hair or whatever. Your iron will is impressive, if a touch inflexible.
You speak in paradox. I care not for steel, but I know if it bends, it breaks. I will not allow this grove to be broken.
I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite has resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Well, first let's talk to Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
I enjoy talking to Nettie. Like, her voice actor is just pleasant to listen to.
This may be cat.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, What was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
What other crimes are there? It's not like a leap. It's not like a frog hopped into my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
What you doing, Phoebe? Looking for somewhere to perch.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
The drow and I have the same kind of parasite.
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might? What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That's good news.
Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
What do you want me to do?
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Yeah, it'd be kind of funny if we break our oath, we somehow become an oath breaker and talk to that NPC.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Let's see, this one.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Sorry, Nettie, we didn't take it. Oath breaker.
Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
Yeah, it does count for paladins, but the thing, it'll still be kind of funny if it just, it just happens. Which, I almost did go with a paladin for this run. And I definitely would have purposefully broken my oath.
Find our master. Return to me.
Because I've seen what lies in that progression, and it's pretty neat.
Only me. Understand?
Which cannot wait for patch 8.
Fly safe.
Well, hi, Volo.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Are you looking forward to patch 8 with all these subclasses being introduced? Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size?
Gone up and down the elevator. Oh yeah, I've seen the many different ways characters move in the sheet when you're on an elevator or platform.
Tales of goblin behavior.
Hell yeah, across platform. Because I have a buddy that plays on that played the game on PS5, and they have a Steam Deck. They just never got around to getting it for for Steam. And the cats are about to play right behind me. I just know it. But what's funny is, among the subclasses announced Path of the Giant and Circle of Stars, I had mods for that already. Hey, don't y'all start. Stop it. No. Give the exact description.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue.
I need to stand up for a moment.
Magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
See mods with a few new subclasses. Yeah, like although like given like game development, they probably would have had them like in the works for a while before implementing mods. Oh yeah, I've done the Bard talk with Volo. Pretty much just talk shop. Dragon? There wasn't any dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon.
Dragon.
They will be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Hold my tongue.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Well, be careful. Goblins aren't known for mercy.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Potion?
Until we meet again.
Like, yes, I will pronounce these words my own way.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me. Stop.
Hey, a nice handy necklace that I'm going to use.
Fighting a bear.
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Quiet, you pup.
Now, I know that there is the encounter at the beach with harpies, and I don't want to deal with that. Oh, hey, Zoru.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough.
Like, I've had honor mode runs in with the harpies. I don't want to deal with that just yet.
With a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Hold it, Lae'zel. I'll see to this one.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Get off the damn furniture. You have a scratching post. Come on. Like 1 week they go to the scratching post like they're supposed to, then the next they just go on the furniture. Enough, stand down. I won't tell you again.
Chucky, fine.
You can breathe again. I won't let her hurt you.
Thanks. What do you want from me?
Information. Where did you see the Githyanki?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, thought we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Thank you for your help, and apologies for my companion.
No hard feelings.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
If you finish scowling at me, what comes next?
The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say teethling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
No, it's Faerun. What do you mean, purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Leave. Yeah, let's go over here.
Is that everything? I think that's everything. You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arka. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill them too?
You! Move!
Let's see, I guess insight will be best. Yeah. I sense the pain in you carry, but killing this creature will not ease your burden. And no shadow heart to guide me to be found.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because vengeance eats people alive, you'll grant the goblins 2 victories this day.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arka. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the ends off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
What's the Yawning Portal?
An inn in Waterdeep. Ooh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
Well, what's the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow. and a hush fell over the entire room.
What happened next?
I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'd drink to that.
Alright.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Who is this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god?
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
An all-powerful goddess that can't get you out of a cage?
Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Bah! A clever goblin's like a trustworthy gig. A figment of the imagination.
Nice story. Buy for a copper in a nearby tavern nearby?
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
You already told me what I need to know. I'll find a priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Not a chance. You can rot in your cage.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like. Let me out, you bunch of softies.
What's that?
What is this door that just spawned in? Alright, now for the fun part.
These boots have seen everything.
Can I make it over there? I'll be short a few feet. I just don't want to get zapped.
Yes.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. And that'd be funny.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get a druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic.
That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
Surprise, motherfucker. Should be able to get there. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, flurry of blows.
Why am I doing this?
Missed. Oof. One second. I need to invest in one of them cat wheels. Just so that they could just run that energy out of them. Damn it. Really? There we go. Never mind. Okay. Pop, pop.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
Was no one looking for you?
No. I'd still be outside gathering herbs if I didn't run into the goblins. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Swear to God. Damn cat. Like he won't just stop. It's not so much like just scratching things up, he just will not stop dragging his claws on any surface. Like it'll either be the wall, the washing machine, furniture.
Anything of use? Trap. Be cautious.
No whammies. Hell yeah. Actually, because there is the key to it over here.
Can't slow down.
I mean, we'll be taking a long rest anyway, so...
Something over there.
And back up again. Hell yeah, new stick. Shadowheart, do you have...
I'm ready.
Not yet. No lesser restoration. But we're close to leveling.
Thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Phoebe just will not stop trying to pull on the sleeves of my jacket that's hanging on the wall.
How much further can I go?
Why am I going this way? I can't do this yet. I want some gruel.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
That's rude. Yeah, take a bowl.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Gruel.
The goblins didn't kill me, too.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
There's no need. I'm fine, really.
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Something doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
That's no concern of yours.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. I was only asking. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Sure.
Nay, bother.
Nay, bother. Take that, take this. Don't think I'll need another... Oh, you never got that. Thought I equipped it, but I didn't. Yeah, definitely getting that greater. And more of these.
Take care now, sweetie.
Die if I met heroic and reeking of this place. Never get the smell out of it.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Leaving a grove is the best option. I can help.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Kill the goblin horde leaders. I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
What now, Gale?
No word from the...
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition pulls out the thorn?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Your illness causes you to consume raw magic? I'm going to need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
I'd be happy to help.
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Okay.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being held by...
Please, have mercy.
I think that wrapped up everything here. May as well talk to Will if he's still there.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Omi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
And that was the longest took for the textures to load. It's good advice, child. You do well to listen. To listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
A devil's advocate. Do you think she'll bring the blood war to Faerun?
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Well, I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Maybe I can't.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Be strong and watch over your kin, and trust there is victory.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Could you say that a little less creepy?
This is ridiculous.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Have some trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
You need discipline, focus. Fix your gaze to a point, then guide your strikes to it.
Like this, then. Focus, focus, and strike! Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing, don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
And keep training. In time, you'll make short work of any goblins.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin.
Yeah, like
Keep at it. Thank you.
Like the handful, I say handful of like the many like characters in this game that you'd wish would be more recurring. Go is one of them. Like, he starts off as this very inept fighter, but like if we go through the acts, we'll see him become more and more capable. Like, we see him in Act 2 and he looks all like beaten up and stuff, but he was like amongst the pilgrims to protect all the rest of the tieflings.
And step.
And then Act 3, he's like wearing fucking like high tier armor and shit. Okay. See, we'll go round out the remaining 30 minutes of this. Might actually be related to Zevlor. I mean, that could prove to be interesting. It could definitely like add more depth to Zevlor's character.
I have a mind to end their misery myself.
Yeah, we need to go up here.
They're survivors, not soldiers.
Because like there is that one other character that kind of acts as like his subordinate.
About Officer Soup just a moment ago.
Oh, Lae'zel leveled up.
Now what? We dig a hole and be done with him?
We could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
Yeah.
Well, let's do this, even though it's wasteful. Hoping we get a level off of this fight. Wapa! Hell yeah. Hell yes.
Need to find a way forward.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Coin? Mistress? You lost me.
You almost seem honest. Care to explain why?
And now we're gonna
I
play
breathe the
fetch. A mind flayer abducted me and its ship went straight to Avernus.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this.
Yeah, if you're curious to see my cats and my cats, I posted a little short on YouTube.
Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Alright, let's level up, get our subclasses. Open hand. Alright, now we got that lesser, but we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to take silence. And I'm debating whether to go to the harpies or go into the tomb. Excuse me. Got something in my throat. Go into the tomb to get withers. Probably go get withers. Just to get Shadowheart off of trickery and mental life domain. One of these days I'm just gonna make a fighter and do Eldritch Knight. But I'll have to ensure I can get intelligence for it. So, what's Frighten do again? Disadvantage. Do Menacing, Rally, Riposte. Misty Step for sure. And Cloud of Daggers. Yeah. Oh, can't get there from here. Lame. Seven, I'll wait for the door. Before we go over there, get those little chests that's hiding up here.
That's curious.
Okay, before I progress any further, take a nap. Okay, talk to Will.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Surprisingly fine in spite of it all.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Something special about us, or at least about our tadpoles.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Alright, Lae'zel.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
You want to do battle up where?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies
Jesus
tumbling
Christ.
through the sea of night. One of them is my crush, Clear.
Are all Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Okay. And Shadowheart.
I need a quick word.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
Well, what will come next for you once all this is over?
Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me.
Oh yes? Who?
Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
The journey's not over yet. We should both get some rest.
It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Okay. Yeesh. One thing I hate about Tactician and Honor Mode is the amount of food you need for long rests. Like, why? Alright, let's go get ourselves a Bone Man. And I'll probably call it there. And this, more likely, will just be a one-off stream. Like, I probably will play more of this off-stream.
tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And
Because,
what about
like,
the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we...
Stop!
Got ourselves
Had to wait for that.
competition already. That's our ship.
Because, like, if I were to try and carve out time during the week to play more of this, I would have to more likely do it early time. Because I work a full-time job, so I need to go to bed at a reasonable time. Thinking about it now, what I'll probably do, I'll stick a pin in this and wait until the week around Christmas, because that's when I turn in all my paid time off, and I more than likely will play more of this game during that week. Your loud words hide fear, confusion. Looting that ship will bring you no peace.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
It would have been quicker to kill them.
Yeah, I'll zoom it out of here. Lazo. Oh yeah, Gale, get your mage armor up. And we don't need grease. Can't imagine needing Mystic Step just yet, so we'll go with that. And get your reaction thing going.
No time to dally.
What do you give a book? Everything all right out there?
Oh, flat roll. Here we go. Gimblebrock triggers. Yeah, Gimblebach triggered some trap. He needs help now. Hey.
Oh, I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Who the hell's... You're dead!
No, we're gonna go this way. Why I oughta.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
let's do this.
Where's the bloody lock?
I don't think her cone goes to where Lazelle is. I'm staying corrected, but thank God didn't detect her. So missed. Let's see. Topple. Reactions. Yeah, with the toppler. Goddamn. Okay.
As I was taught.
Trying to finish her.
There's no skeletons this time.
What path lies before me?
Empty-handed again. At least there's no skeletons this time.
Better be cautious.
I ain't going home empty-handed again.
Away from the. Get a little closer.
Clear off! We got here first.
Okay, do I have anything flammable to throw? Nope. Name a scroll. Burning hands, okay. Aha! The one mechanic I just never do in this game. I don't want to burn all my key points. Oh, you're still it.
Patience wanes.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, topple. Damn it.
Won't know what hit him.
Hehehe. No raging for you. That went way better than previous attempts.
The air is ripe with magic.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon. Swift as my feet can carry me. What did that do?
Yeah, collecting books, they're worth a good bit of money.
Rested enough. Now, forward.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Trap.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Oh no.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Well. Before I go over there.
What's in here? This place is trapped. Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I
wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
What path lies? Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock. As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
The Book of Foreshadowing.
At the ready.
Yeah, yeah, yeet.
Oh, hells. Something just woke up. Wonder if this is worth the cost.
I don't fancy their chances.
Yeah, change this so that way I'm not burning through superiority dice. Nice. Rude. Really? Okay. Oh, you can make it, but
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
On my way.
Look at that. Jurgle, the scribe of the dead. This chapel must be ancient.
That might be worth a look. A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
a little spooked by crawling out of the tomb bit. What are you?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yes, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Mortal lives are not single. They are part of a greater whole. They are part of a greater whole, a path to enlightenment.
Few strive for such balance. Fewer still achieve it. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Well, that will probably wrap things up there. Don't need to leave the whole. I don't really need to take the ladder up there.
How long has it
I mean, how am I in resources? We're fine. Yeah. Like I said before, I'll more than likely do this during my little Christmas vacation. Do more of this. It'll be a long enough time to take a break. At least when I'm not doing. Take a break from this run specifically. And also because I've been doing honor mode attempts for the past week. And that shit, this shit is draining mentally. Anyway, enough complaining. Yeah. Presumably next Saturday, we'll be back to the Dark Urge run. Unless something else comes up. Tomorrow, I'll be continuing Persona 4 Golden. Earlier time. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. All VODs go to the YouTube. And I thank you for watching along, New York's Wolf. It's fun to have someone to chat with, bounce off of. And without much further ado, I hope you and everyone else had a good Thanksgiving weekend, good Thanksgiving day, if you celebrate it. And yeah, take care.